Going. Okay. Both the mics should be live.
Testing.
Yes. And well, I don't know. I feel like they used to be better at picking up.
Yeah.
Recently, it's been a little bit more persnickety. I want to bring this table closer to.
Right.
Oh, the echo.
Yeah.
The doubling up of the mics should be fixed. I tried something, and in my testing, it got fixed. So if you could check the stream and see if that's fixed. Nice.
Absolutely.
Oh, placement. Should be plugged in again? Okay, yeah. This should be a better angle for it recording me. Not gonna be away from the mic whenever I speak towards you. That should be good. Oh, it's just...
Yeah. Oh. Alright, I unplugged my sound.
Okay.
Talking. Testing.
I think I forgot to write down songs I was using for what theme. Oops.
Alright, so I'm gonna have to put out as soon as I said speak louder. So I have to keep it at a steady this volume, perhaps? Test.
That'd be hard to do.
It will be, yes.
So perhaps repositioning the mic to be more directly in front of you work better. Are you gonna get your dice out?
Yes. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, that's what it was. Okay, yeah. Granted mistake. Um, Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh. Hello. And welcome back to Dancing the Devil. I will be your storyteller. I'm Kiarl O'Larlandine the First, and this is my player.
Hi, I'm Gimmick, and I'm playing Lord Voltaire Castellet.
Quick thanks to Vinswept for providing the music for these streams. Quickly adjust that.
Much quieter on the mic.
Okay. Yeah, let me just adjust the balances a bit more. As you can see, we are continuing to use the face shields for COVID considerations. And other COVID considerations are taken into consideration as well. When cameras are off, we try to put on the masks if possible, rather than relying on the face shields. And we are very conscious and supportive of the vaccine, especially for stuff like this.
Get your dang medicine, dog.
Get the medicine. Our story tonight will be from Dancing with the Devil, Book 1, Chapter 2. No, Chapter 1. Sorry, I'm remembering how things... Book 1, Chapter 1. It is inspired by the song Come On Down by Poor Man's Poison. This is Come On Down, Part 3. Didn't look like the mic picked the 3.
Oh. It does. I don't know why. It sounds like I'm in a different...
Like it sounds echoey?
No, it's like... Yours sound like... sounds right next to you. I'm like... I can understand myself.
Like, extremely quiet?
Sounds more like I'm getting picked up by that. So I know this mic is going.
That's weird. It says our second mic is recording, but it's not actually picking up. Try... And unplug that and plug it back in.
Ah.
Yeah, that's because this is...
Ah.
I'm turning off the main mic to the other mic.
Okay, how about that? Has that fixed it?
Are you fixed? Would you like to be fixed, please? Yes. Oh, so much better.
Probably gonna let go.
Oh man, it sucks. It's bad. Oh, the internet. Oh, the microphone.
Okay, it still doubles up.
Trying to see if it doubles. Yours does. Actually, yeah.
Okay,
That's
yep.
it.
This screen is gonna double up again. Solution wasn't an actual solution. Apparently, it was just something else was broken. I don't know how to stop them from doubling up.
Should we look into getting like sound barrier things, like those big foam things that are like a crinkle cut French fry, and then just putting them between the two mics?
But podcasts don't have to do that.
You're right. You're right.
Why would we have to do a different setup?
Hey,
why is it not working?
Blue microphone. Help.
Oh,
Can we email them a link to the stream so they know that we need?
maybe, but that's not something to deal with now. Okay. My guess was the music wasn't showing up on the screen either.
Let's find out.
Well, it'd be showing up now because I set everything to the same channel again.
No more doubling at the moment. Oh, there it is. As soon as I said it.
Okay. Well.
This is the pre-show entertainment, folks.
Yeah. You, Voltaire, have recently left from the healing asylum. Having had a discussion with your mother, and after having her discourage you from trying to change anything, it only ever ends up worse. As at this point, you're standing at the front door of the asylum, looking down towards your vehicle, towards your opulent Aether mobile that had just recently been stripped of some of its valuables. And where someone was sleeping in the back seat.
Right? Now I know that before I left, I did leave a note on the supposedly person under the blanket in the back seat. A note that said, "Stay here. If nothing else is missing by the time I get back, I'll buy you breakfast."
Make a persuasion check
Great.
as you approach the car.
6. Ooh, not 20.
As you approach the car, you see a figure kind of in a clothing style that isn't as familiar to you. Kind of. It's a suit fabric, a tailored outfit that has a stand-up collar that goes long and no open lapel. It's just simply no visible closure for buttons or anything like that. Just a stitched together bodice with its seams lined with a contrasting white to the what once was black of the bodice. However, this jacket, along with the rest of clothes, appear to be worn. And would guess from perhaps the modern style or perhaps an earlier style of the drow. As this drow with lavender skin and black hair sits in the back seat of your car. Their black hair slicked back, and they look up, and their very pale whites of the eyes with the onyx irises. Can't tell between their pupil and their iris. They look at you. About that breakfast.
Sure. What do you want?
Kind of like looks down at the city. Well, I would. It looks like you'd be able to afford quite a lot.
A little bit, yeah.
Take me somewhere nice.
You got it. I gesture to enter the car for the Aethermobile. Not a car, definitely not. And I get in the front seat.
Yeah, he's already in the.
Oh, he's already in.
Yeah,
Sorry.
he's still in the back seat.
Okay, well, then I gesture for myself to get in, and I follow my advice. What's a nice place?
What is a nice place?
Oh,
Where do you take?
Let me tell you. I'm keeping myself from just saying fantasy steak and shake.
Good.
Steak and char, which is just two different meats. Char with two A's. What's the point?
I mean, you can tell me what type of restaurant.
Sure, yeah. What time of the day is it? It's morning, right?
Yeah. It's getting towards the morning.
Okay.
I believe. Wait. No, you decided to sleep.
Yeah.
Before coming. Yeah.
Oh, it was like
I
the afternoon
that didn't I?
got there. We go to a place with all-day breakfast.
Okay, wait. It was. I had an accident. Deleted my notes on how many days it's been.
Oh no.
It was. Was 13 days away. Then you spent.
So it's 12 days away now.
Yeah. Spent the day studying the books,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
And 12, and then. Yeah. Sounds about right. Um. Okay. Yes. So at this point, it would be late morning. Like, closer to noon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, like brunch. That's the point.
Depending on how far you drive through the city.
Okay. Let's see. I'd imagine it's because Keening Asylum was originally made for the upper crust, that there be some high-end locations pretty nearby. Or is that not the case?
Now I have to decide how much zoning exists in Waterdeep. Go ahead and make a history check.
Absolutely. Let's see. History. Okay. 16.
You would imagine that yes, there probably would be different businesses, different commerce around this area. Generally, it's Healing would probably have its own catering, and it's not necessarily the upper crust who are working there.
Okay.
So and they would kind of have their own kitchens, so there wouldn't necessarily be like high-class restaurants in the penal district.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyone who went out for a restaurant would probably be a servant,
Sure.
or some sort of worker at the guards, perhaps,
Okay.
which would less likely be. They would be nicer because it would be people going out instead of sitting at their mess hall.
Yeah.
So like it's not just a tavern with gruel or whatever,
Right.
but it's not going to be opulent. It's
Sure.
going to be modest to comfortable.
Okay. All right. I'll let him. I'll say. How hungry are you at the moment? Because we can. If you're looking for convenience, there's some pretty nice places nearby. But if you're looking for a higher quality, it's going to take a little bit longer. So it's a trade-up between, great food later or pretty good food right now.
I'm willing for a large lunch.
All right. Yeah, I know a place. All right.
So, are you going to where are you going with that?
I'm going to Hedge Letters, which is the name of it. It's
Okay.
it's a restaurant. It's got it's one of those restaurants that's got multiple floors.
Right. What ward?
What ward?
They pull up the. I forgot we need to have a Waterdeep map open.
The castle ward is. I mean, the castle ward is academic and military.
Uh-huh.
So it will. There sure are restaurants there, definitely.
Yeah.
If it's like a restaurant, you'd be like personally like, oh yeah, this is a restaurant I frequent.
Yeah.
That would likely be, either in the C ward, which is the High Nobles ward, or the Northern Trade ward,
Okay.
because that's where the workshop is. Workshop's in the Trade ward.
Okay. What ward are we in at the moment?
If you want a nice restaurant, like aristocratic restaurant, that's gonna be C.
Yeah.
You're in the Castle ward. You're on Mount Waterdeep.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
so it's really it could go either way. We're at the in between. Okay.
Ward would be farther.
Yeah. Well,
You'd probably get there like more like maybe 3 to 4 late afternoon.
okay.
Trade Ward maybe early to mid afternoon.
Well, he said he's willing to wait. I'm gonna while I'm driving and like I'm gonna wait for a part where I can like slow down. Looking around the car while I'm driving, is there anything more missing? Or did he,
Go ahead and make a perception check.
Sure. Gotta make sure he kept up to his end of the deal. That is a flat 18.
18. Yeah. You look around, you don't notice anything more stolen.
Okay.
You didn't write a list prior,
No.
but
I
by your best guess.
Yeah. Well, that's good enough for me. And if anything, I can afford it to replace it. Think of the C word.
For the C Ward. Yeah. You end up going. I didn't write down the name of the restaurant you said?
Hedgelet.
Hedge Letters. You go
Made
to
it
the
up.
Hedge Letters. What kind of restaurant?
You know those scenes in movies where they show a fancy place and it's immediate. That song
yeah.
starts playing. It's like half a step below that. Like all the white keys, this is a black key to the left. Yeah.
Right. So this is very
It's very
opulent, very high class place.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
As you know, not the best place, but I certainly like it. What's the... I gotta think of any rich food. Let me just open up the Ramsey cookbook.
Yeah. You go into the nice restaurant, into the hedge fund. What was it?
Hedge letters.
Hedge Letters.
Yeah. I don't know what it means. Probably the last name of someone.
Sure.
Yeah.
You know what? So you go towards the Hedge Letters, and enter through the familiar, main entryway after parking, and actually, as you kind of park, a valet approaches you as you kind of like pull up in front of the entryway.
Mm-hmm.
It's this it's a half elf woman who comes up. Can I park your Aethermobile for you?
Absolutely. Really appreciate it.
You hand her the bound crystal. Takes it from you.
Is this a tipping thing normally?
I think so.
All right.
Yes.
Cool. I give the appropriate image.
Yep. You tip an amount.
So- You know, just enough to be like, ooh, I don't have to split all of this.
Yes. What background do you have again? It's Acolyte, isn't it?
Yes. Acolyte background.
Okay, yeah. As
Ah, boy, oh boy. Bones. I don't know this song. I like it.
yeah.
Foreshadow.
You go ahead and make an honor check.
Sure. 9?
Okay. The tip for this might be anywhere between like an electrum and 5 copper.
Great. Okay.
So like half a gold to 5 copper.
Yeah. Gold to 5 copper. I'll just do half gold then. I would give it an electrum.
Okay, yeah. So that's 5 silver pieces.
Yep.
But yeah. You head in this, the Hedge Letters, the entryway to Hedge Letters restaurants is, there's a balcony on the 2nd floor where there are tables overlooking a hedge maze and garden with, as you enter in, it's flanked, there are 2, pottery, I believe they're called, the hedge statues, they change what they are from time to time, and they are 2 knightly figures, carved out of the bushes, and you enter through the hedges, and as you enter the 2 largest topiaries in the center of either hedge maze on either side. There is a statue or a topiary of a man in old noble garb, holding out his hand with a letter carved in as well. And on the other side, a old woman in old garb, also gesturing with her letter, depicting the tale the restaurant has been for. As you enter in the restaurant, there are tables around, situated within, and a stage off to the side where a string quartet is playing already. And a maitre d'. I think that's what they are. The dudes who stand at the welcomer.
Oh, a bouncer.
No.
Oh.
I
Well,
believe they're called the maitre d'.
probably.
Looks up.
Has to do with the cape who, like, swings out of the way of balls.
This elven man. Welcome, the Hedge Letters. What might the table be for?
For 2, we're looking for a large lunch.
And you have a reservation?
I always have a reservation.
Who might you be?
Lord Voltaire Castellan. One of the names not on the list. The asterisk aside.
Make an honor persuasion check.
Okay. Is that adding both of them together? Or?
No, that's honor is your ability score.
Right.
Persuasion is the skill.
Okay. Ooh. 23.
Okay. And did you take the persuasion modifier and add that to your honor modifier? Because if you're proficient in persuasion, that will have already added your charisma.
Yeah.
The modifiers it says on there is not
Oh.
pertinent.
Okay. Gotcha. So, then that would be 18.
Okay.
I think?
Are you like, you'll still add your proficiency bonus.
Oh, okay. So,
But you need to...
then dirty 20.
Yeah. Generally, if it's not the normal ability for a skill,
Right.
you need to do the math in your head.
Yes.
It's just going to be check proficiency and your ability score modifier.
Gotcha.
So 18. You had said, right?
Believe so.
Go.
Oh, my honor is +2. 19.
Go. Oh, sir. Welcome. He waves down a wait staff as they come forward and lead you to a table. It's not an amazing table. It's essentially like just it's one of them.
It's one of those. It's fine.
Yeah. As the two of you sit down and the wait staff. What will you be having? Do you need menus?
I will.
Choose?
I will ask for a menu, especially for.
Yeah. The waiter gives you some menus. It's a lot of stuff with words on it.
Good thing I know how to read.
Yeah.
I love. Oh, I like that.
It's like fancy names of dishes, mostly written in Elven.
Yes.
With ingredient lists of things you don't know what they are.
Yes. Putting ingredients is just benevolence. I don't know how you do that. I think it's a stir fry.
So, we're not going to focus
No.
on what you're actually getting.
Yeah.
So, the cheapest thing on there for the meal is 2 gold per person. That's just the
Right.
just the
Just the main course. So I'm guessing drinks or anything added to that would add.
yes.
Okay. Well, I've got some gold, and I'm sure I've got some back home to replenish if needed. Oh, you absolutely have to try this, and I point to the second to cheapest thing there.
Okay.
Not a skinflint, but also
We'll do 2.5 gold
2.5. Okay.
per person. And, very well, and while that's getting ready, what will you have to drink? Would you care for some larger wine, sir? He looks to the drow and then kind of like looks him up and down. There are plenty of options. We have he lists a couple names of lugs and wine. If you want to, you can make an honor history check.
Okay. Honor his.
to recognize the wines that you list.
Proficient in history. So 16 plus 2 plus 2. Dirty 20.
Okay. Yes, he listed the cheapest option for the larger one.
I say to him, those are all lovely, but do you think we could have something a bit more, a little higher on the refinement?
Certainly. And presumably you will not also be having larger wine?
Not also. Oh, I meant for both of us.
Are you sure, sir?
I take a look at that pricing. Certainly.
Yeah, so mid-shelf is going to be... Mid-shelf is going to be... I don't remember. Yes. Mid-price for a larger wine is going to be let's no, that's not one. Yeah. 75 silver
75 silver. Okay.
per cup is mid-shelf.
5 silver per. Okay, so it's.
That's 7 gold and 5 silver per cup.
I looked at it up. So, if you ever had a Lodron wine,
Oh, I haven't.
oh, you simple must. I highly recommend. Forget what I said before. Please bring us both the one of the Eladrin wines. It's Elvish. Whatever.
This is actually Sylvan, not Elvish.
Sylvan. So I was like,
Yeah, so that is 15 silver per cup.
okay.
For bottom shelf, larger. Wait, okay. What was your history check? Your honor history check?
Oh, that was a dirty 20.
Okay. Yeah. So that is essentially the equivalent of, like, box wine, but Eladrin. Not quite cooking level,
Yeah.
but definitely very low. If you want it slightly better, you could do 25 silver per bottle.
Let's do that.
Okay. Or per cup, I mean.
Per cup. Oh goodness, the math. So I've got 15 gold.
That is 5 gold.
5 gold. Okay, thank you. One of those that counts numbers. So it's, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, and shortly, the waiter goes off. The wine.
Oh. Oh, sorry. I'm Voltaire.
Oh, Pleasure to meet you.
Yes. Please, what can I call you?
Call me Drow. You can call me Thief.
Is that what you want?
You care.
I do.
Make a persuasion check.
Ooh, 19 plus 5. 16. No, 20. Woo! That's a little too tight. Let me just loosen the blood in there. 90 plus 5, 24.
Raphael.
Raphael.
Despond.
Pleasure to meet you, Mr. Despond.
So, why are you bothering?
I lose nothing if I do. Something on your mind?
2.5 gold.
Hmm?
For a cup.
I can always make more money. Fine. But I'm trying to get more in the practice of making better use of it. And I think as
How's
soon
that
as
going?
well, we'll see as soon as your food arrives and you tell me.
Suppose we shall, huh?
Is it? I'm sorry. I'm sorry if it's too personal, Doc. And it's perfectly fine if it is. You're more than willing to not answer. Are you not sensitive to sunlight? Because you're... My understanding is it's like painful to some drow. Be out and during...
That's actually a good point that I had forgotten.
Contact lenses?
Actually going to retroactive his description a bit. Yeah, no, he is like wearing a very broad brimmed hat.
Ooh, yes!
Again with that like once black, now kind of gray.
Yeah.
With the white
Ooh.
rimming. He has like dark sunglasses on as well. To the point where you just eyes just
Black hair, too. Neat.
but yeah, like as on the inside, like his hat has come off, but his glasses are still on. And yeah, like you kind of like as you've been talking with him, you notice that his clothes are a little bit more than warm. In places they are a bit red. Even. And yeah. Yes, the sun is a bit of a shame.
Yeah.
I tend to stay to the places where the sun doesn't reach the road. Or head to the seaward when the nobles are all asleep.
I see. I understand. I assume Gar was a better option than a house at the time?
You could say. As he kind of like grins, you end up noticing that a couple of teeth are missing. Well, adventures you do?
Well, if you must know, for several years now, I've been a bit of a demon hunter myself.
Oh, and demon hunting synergizes as well with theatric wrestling.
You'd be surprised, honestly. Comes in handy having either or, just in case anything goes awry. Goodness, the things I've had to wrestle down. Been
Simply stunning. At this point, the line kind of arrives. Twitter puts down the glasses, fills up with this amber liquid. He kind of grabs and takes a sip. And, like, kind of linger with it. Put it back down. Make a... I can't actually remember. I think... yeah, make a Constitution save.
Oh! Okay. Saving throw. That's a... Got a goose egg on that modifier. 11. Oh, my back. Oh, and I know exactly how to simulate this line. There. Wait, wearing a mask. Can go on. This is very full of air.
Okay.
Not bad.
Yes, so... the moment you take it, the moment it touches your lips,
Mhm.
it is the most disgusting thing you have ever.
Oh no.
Absolutely horrible. What was your Constitution saving throw?
11.
You instantly spit it out. Just onto the table.
So sorry, I think I forgot that I'm allergic.
Very dignified. Wow, this is very impressive.
I'm so terribly sorry. It's been a long time since I've had it. If you prefer a different drink, I'm more than willing to buy you a different one.
It's delicious.
You do? You enjoy?
It's lovely.
Okay.
You must have a
My palate's a bit
very
skewed.
poor palate.
A little bit. Oh, goodness, there's so many... Honestly, it's the worst thing being a picky eater and having all of the options available. You know when lobster started becoming popular and everyone was like, oh, let's put lobster in everything. I'm allergic. I can't eat it. I don't even like the taste of it. And it's the very biology, the body. They need to have things that cater to more tastes, I think. Have more, a broader spectrum of things more available, and then I think, at that point, you'd subtract less problems. Am I rambling? I feel like I am.
Is it not what you want to have variety?
It is what I...
So, what you're saying to move.
Oh, no, I'm...
Remove lobster.
No. Saying have more than just lobster. So there was... If you only have one type of thing at your disposal, you remove any opportunity for anything more. You know. Like... Give me a few minutes, and I'll come up with a great metaphor for it.
And all of Waterdeep switched to lobster overnight? And then got all their variety back?
Hold on. What variety are you getting back if everything?
You're implying that the entire city switched to lobster.
No,
And
no,
you
no,
were
no.
upset.
No, everything here was like very big lobster themed for a while, and eventually they brought in all their other things. They're like, you know what? We can have it for a few meals as like a main dish, but it doesn't need to be an ingredient in everything. Also, coconut in a few things. There's a lot of coconut in things. I don't understand the enjoyment of it. Oh, rainy on the tongue. I don't know.
What's coconut?
Coconut is a fruit, and then there is a seed on the inside of that fruit, and inside of that there is this white pulpy meat to it, and some people consider it a delicacy, have it shredded on top of desserts and other meals and things like that. A very highly elevated, I think. Personally, not for me.
Interesting. Okay. As at this point, the waiter kind of brings you food. It's good food. It is.
Nuts in your... No. It's just... It's good in the mouth. Good mouthfeel is food. Can I tell you? I do not know what it is. I have no idea. I point to the menu, and eventually they bring out something delicious.
Well, that's a method.
It is. It is. Someday I'd like to learn. Fine. Well, I don't feel it right to only be talking about myself. Tell me about yourself, Mr. Bond.
Feel things.
Great. Cool. Why?
Because I do. Simply how it is.
Hobby, occupation.
Why not both?
Yeah. Alright, yeah. It gets you through life, I assume, and all that.
You could say that. It's gives me a bit of fun at least. Better than alternatives.
Sure. Sure. What are the alternatives?
What? Do you think someone like myself is going to be the waiter in a place like this?
Ideally, yes, but realistically, I don't know. Probably not. Try not to settle too much on ideals in a way of thinking.
So, do you simply just give a meal to anyone who falls asleep in your mobile?
So far, I haven't had too many contenders in that specific front. But I figure if someone is what they do at the expense of other people's property, then I figure why not at least show some generosity. Quite frankly, not enough. Big supporter of the concept of oh, what are the words?
Involuntary charity?
Involuntary charity.
You're rewarding people for stealing.
No. Not a reward, but change of pace. Tell me, you were stealing from the car, and first off, I want to make sure you understand. Not turning you in. I won't even ask for it back. It's fine. Do what you want with it. Get what money you can from it. But please don't do it again. I will ask. Are you at a spot where you feel comfortable enough monetarily to not have to steal?
Well, is it asking someone their financial situation quite a private question?
You're absolutely right.
Isn't that something that's rude amongst your class?
A little bit. I struggle with finding the right terms for manners. I'm trying. It's just I didn't always have most polite upbringing, so the people, the influences you find along the way, they can pull you any direction.
You definitely have the air of someone in this place.
I get that a lot. That's the vibe I seem to have. But honestly, fitting in anywhere. Personally, I'm of the view that if you feel like certain people belong in a place, it's only because they're all doing things the same way. Your way isn't the same way. Does it matter that much?
As you're talking, you kind of you see him kind of shift a bit, and then looks down. As you kind of hear a clattering of a sort. As you glance around the table and you see an assortment of silverware, a couple of candlesticks, a quill tip, some ink that has just kind of fallen out of his bag as you see him with a plate just halfway into his bag. Well, yes, thank you for the meal. And he gets up as one of the waitstaff kind of lock eyes to where you are.
Oh, careful with your shopping bag there. You don't want to spill everything you've already bought.
These are legitimate purchases, I swear. Go ahead and make a deception check.
Yep. I realized what it was sounding like. Not too bad though. 21.
Okay. Actually, make it at disadvantage.
Okay.
Because it is literally the silverware that is off the table. This is very...
That one was better, so 21.
Okay. As the waitstaff, kind of circles around and continues walking through the room, though eyes are definitely on you.
Mm-hmm.
They are on the table. You see another waiter who's kind of dressed slightly better than the others, or waitstaff, I should say. He's kind of situates himself in a corner and starts watching.
Okay. I'm gonna.
Yes. Absolutely. It was a great shopping trip. It really was.
Yes, I'm out
As he's just kind of shovels it back into his bag, closes his bag, and begins to kind of like stand to walk away.
Well, would you like to finish? How much of the food have we already eaten?
You're about halfway through the meal.
Okay. Well, would you like to finish your food, or shall I walk you out?
I think I can find my own way out. Thank you.
Right? But no, not all right. I don't say all right. I say what? No, I insist. And I stand up to join him.
No.
I take another. Help. Couple another bite in.
Yeah.
Find.
And yeah, he like starts walking towards the door. And yeah, the two of you walk out, out from the restaurant, through the hedge mazes,
Yes.
and you get to the road as one of the valets is there are a few valets kind of like sitting there waiting. One of them looks up at you. Oh, excuse me. You have a ticket for your vehicle. You did.
Yes, I'll be with you in just a moment.
Of course. Sorry, sir.
Not a problem. Not a problem. I try to catch up with Raphael. Was it?
Yes.
I try to catch up with Raphael. Mr. Despard, before you run off, I do have a proposition. If you'd be interested.
I'm always interested when someone propositions a thief.
Well, you see, I have a. Tell me, what's your opinion on magic? Possessing it for yourself, I mean.
I don't know by what sense you mean. As a Val, are you asking me?
As a person, I'm asking. An individual.
I suppose magic is evil.
Would you be able to make use of it? In everything you do, you find your way around. Hold on.
Yes.
You find your way to these houses. I'm keeping my voice low so that no one else. You find your way to all these houses. You find things to make bit of coin off of, parchment and all that, ink and candlesticks. Today, you got caught. How often was that the case for you?
Not as often as you might think.
No? Good. Very good. Still, slipped up there. I'd like to offer something that makes it a little bit harder to slip up. A little bit easier to get what you want. When you want.
Wanting to become a thief.
No. It's not for me.
So are you offering to teach me magic?
No. Not teach. Something to just have. I'm working with someone at the moment who is looking for some, not proteges, but sure, proteges. And he's interested in for a small fee for you, I'm sure. Looking to make an offer for a better way in life, easier way to get what you want when you want it. You said so yourself I seem to stick out here. But I'm still here. Why do you suppose that is?
Because you don't know when people want you to leave.
Yes, but I got here through this, and I show the rolled up contract. And I say, something to consider. All it needs is a willing participant.
Make a persuasion check.
Ooh. 21.
I'll hear you out.
Wonderful. Care to talk about it on the ride? Take you wherever you need to go. For your
By all
going.
means.
Okay, we go to the valet and get the whole thing situated,
Yeah.
tickets, all that.
As valet goes off to pick you up from the deal, and you stand there, already having talks, the realization you could have talked while he was getting the automobile. Because it takes a while. That's where we're going to take over.
Oh boy. Oh goodness, it's already been an hour.
Be back in about 13 minutes on the half hour. We are back. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, you are now driving through the ski ward.
A rectangle.
With again, Raphael is sitting in the back seat
Mm-hmm.
when you're driving.
Mm-hmm.
So then, what's this about a contract for magic?
Well, what we have is there's a deal you can make. You basically let's back up a little bit. Do you consider yourself a religious man, Raphael?
Religious. Don't know much about Thrall, do you?
No, I do. I'm asking for personal conviction.
Is a male drow not underground
Yeah.
religious?
Fair point.
Genius.
Very fair point. What do you know about the soul?
The soul is the magic concentration that makes people, makes any living thing a living thing. Life force, soul, key, whatever.
Yeah.
Different people call it different things. You can't steal it.
Yeah.
Oh, you can, but I can't.
You know, it can be inverted. You said so yourself. The soul is magic. Having magical abilities is simply transferring the soul into something else. I myself am not able to do that, but with the help of who I have been given the opportunity to work with, I can. Incredibly useful things. For example, what would be a physical symbol of status?
I mean, signet ring, a writ, like noble writ. Stuff like that.
Noble writ? What do you...
Like, essentially it's a piece of paper proving your lineage.
Oh, okay. Cool. Then I'm gonna cast Minor Illusion and create that writ. Say, and I can have it have Raphael and then the name of some noble house. Family names attached to them. You can have any status you want. A lot easier to cut the line on waiting for your lot in life. Not just up here, down there as well. Works all over. Take my word for it. Someone who has had extensive experience with all sorts of people, very useful.
But you can't give it to me.
No. I'm offering you the opportunity. Take that for yourself.
Then who's giving it to me? If it's a contract, it's with someone.
It is.
Spill the beans, Castellanto.
Oh, you do know who I am.
Who said it?
I said Voltaire. Oh, I did say it when I was getting the reservation. You're right, my mistake. Okay, so the contract that Victor and Amalia made was to Asmode, right?
Yes.
Okay. Was it to anyone else or just?
Remember if you actually saw the combat.
Oh, they did.
Yeah,
Pretty sure I did.
Yes, yeah, there was an agent mentioned.
Okay.
Not by name. Simply. Well.
Is it?
Yes, there was a name in. What? Do you speak both Abyssal and Infernal?
Yes.
Okay. It's kind of like a central dialect.
Okay.
Kind of a combination of the two. But, essentially the name was, like, Lukeen.
Okay.
Something along that. It's, I mean, pronunciation into common, whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, it reads Lukeen.
There is devil. Name roughly translates to Keen. Keen is one of the conduits through which I was able to give my soul and then get it back turned into magic. Keen is associated with the god of fairness and heals, roughly translated to Asmodeus. Typically, not seen as the most positive workforce to be a part of, but only by those who are not involved with it already. I have this life. The money in my family line, the power of magic that I hold, the opportunities I have in life, the variety of my life, gives me much more than having to wear the same clothes for years on end. Keeps me from needing only to live off of what I can find in a pinch. How's it sounding so far?
Make a persuasion check.
Absolutely. Okay. Gotta remember that. 12 plus 6, 18.
As you kind of talking, and then you ask, "How's it sounding so far?" And you look back from the road to the back seats.
Mm-hmm.
There's no one there. The seat is now empty.
Is a window open?
It's a convertible without. They have never said you put the roof up, and it was initially
I
described
forgot
as
it was
the
convertible.
roof.
Okay.
Yeah. It's convertible, and the roof was never described as being up.
Right.
So.
So it's not up.
No, and he's gone.
And he's gone. Okay.
Yes.
Is there a place to park?
Yeah.
I gotta find a place to park. I feel like,
Yeah, you kind of like stop along the side of the street.
okay. Look down under, like, the part where you're...
No.
What?
However, the cup holders that used to have some gold etched them
Yeah.
have been taken
Mother.
out of the vehicle.
Doggone it. Mm. Ah! Where did he go? I don't see him like on the road where I was or anything.
Make a perception check.
How did he get out? Thought I would have noticed if a door opened. Doggone it. Perception? 5.
You do not see him. You
Doggone it.
have no clue when he disappeared while you were speaking.
Why? No! 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 I gave you food! Where did he go? Oh, okay. So he's just gone now? How? Do they can't, they don't have Misty Step, do they? That should archive.
He could have just gotten out of the vehicle. He could have just, like, jumped out and rolled.
So we opened and closed the door and just tumbled into the street while I was
There's
driving.
no roof on it. He
Right.
can just go out. He doesn't have to open the door.
The roof is open.
Yes.
Oh, I thought you were saying that it was closed.
No. Also, he could have made a stealth check to just open the door anyway.
Why? Is it because I said sell your soul to the devil? What's wrong with that? Come on. So frustrating. Okay. Well, you took the cup holders
As
and left.
you took your cup holders and left. As you are just on the side of the street, just having basically started, like, you're close to the other side of the temple district from where you were. And you just kind of stand there in exasperation, looking around the streets, like temples. No saying where he dropped off. Don't even remember if he said anything while you were in the temple district. Maybe he dropped off before you even get. How long have you been speaking to the air?
Why do I have to keep asking myself that?
as you kind of look down the street and you see the temples along here and some businesses affiliated with the different temples. And at the end of this street, the street you were just crossing, is the temple to Pantheon and the saints of the Pantheon. Wraiths, Lythandrin.
I feel like I have to go in there.
As it also kind of hits you, or kind of what you just did, what you were just trying to do.
Yeah.
You were trying to convince someone to enter a contract to the goal of selling their soul. Don't even have means to modify the contract. don't have your mother's signature. You don't have her on the deal.
I thought you didn't. I thought that you just have something to train with. Didn't need the signature.
In order for the contract to be modified, everyone who is on the contract must be in agreement to have it modified.
X. How much? Let me kind of check my phone. Okay.
Well, sounds like I'm giving in. Voltaire says, sitting in the passenger. You having just kind of exited the car prior to like look around, look back at the car and see Voltaire sitting there.
Voltaire's gonna go back to the car.
Well, are we planning on jumping on out, or should we raise the sunroof?
Get in the car and I raise the sign.
Have I given up?
No.
Have I given in?
No. No.
Actions louder than words.
I'm trying to figure out what to do next. You know, I thought I had something that was a valuable enough option. I thought we had something, but I forgot that.
Get into convincing a rando to sell their soul, be taken in 12 days.
Honestly, what was he going to be using his soul for anyway? What does anyone use their soul for?
Free will?
Certainly some will. Fine. What else? There's what else is there? What else is there? There's can't modify it without her signature, and she refuses to sign it to anything.
I don't have to get Dad to sign it.
Isn't he dead? How?
Yes.
Right. So how am I gonna get him to sign it?
Don't need him. I don't need him
I
to
don't.
sign it.
I don't need him to sign it. Right. But I need her signature.
But if she won't sign it,
Not consider. Am I considering killing my mother so that her name doesn't matter on the contract anymore? Is this actually what I'm thinking?
already given in to throwing someone else's soul into the mix.
Certainly don't like her. remorseful. That's not enough. Not doesn't excuse anything. Doesn't make anything better. It just
And always try to find someone else to sell their soul. Find some souls. Sell without their knowledge.
and then what? Contract's not going to work unless okay. Hypothetically. Purely hypothetically at the moment. Kill mom somehow getting to her. And then trial and error until I get a soul to trade for the right?
Can I do that in 12 days?
No, I don't know. I could hardly get to her in one day.
Does it have to be done in 12 days?
Time I have. That's when.
If their souls are taken,
Right.
is that irreversible?
Is it reversible? Fun. Gotten working knowledge on contract modification. Would I know? How would I be able to know about?
You could make a religion check.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do just that. $12.
You're not certain.
What am I missing? Oh, I don't know if you can. Not been a. There been records or at least a legend or something about someone being able to. It has to have been tried before by someone.
Well, you're just giving. The soul is just being taken, not necessarily changed, and not at least not immediately. Why couldn't it be given back?
What effects would that have on them? The same people.
Is someone the same person after they're revived?
Are we implying that giving your soul is a death to them?
What is death? Is soul not a life force? The soul is what gives things life.
Okay.
If that's taken away, surely that is death.
Then is revivification giving back a soul?
Yes. It would be, wouldn't it?
I think so. Have someone with a revive spell, someone who knows how to do that, on hand.
But the owner of the soul must be willing to give it back.
Ah, okay. What's
So, perhaps a deal to be willing to give it back.
Do that. How do you? What incentive you get? You give to someone who wants souls of people. Like,
Fair trade. A fair deal. Perhaps time for time. Or perhaps you could double their time, double time they have here, change it from 9 years to 18. Of course, that would be asking for 18 years. So,
I have to give up for that.
indeed, something of value.
What money? Sacrifice people and
That is an option.
No, I'm not doing the same thing they did. I need to do better than them.
What can you give that you already have?
No, I have myself. I have my wealth. I have my own powers. I have my I have knowledge. I know how to kill demons and devils and things of that nature. I know how to hunt them. I know everything from the monastery. I know I have.
Wait, I was trying to convince Raphael to enter into a deal, pact, partners. Perhaps a partnership. Do some work. Have an open-ended contract that gives them their time. Grants 18 years to Dante and Beatrix.
Give more time. Find.
Is there any reason for you not to ask? Not to propose it?
Is there a reason that I wouldn't give everything that I have and that I am to help my family? No. I have to ask.
As sit alone in a car, asking that to you. Then in the mirror, you catch a glimpse of someone approaching the vehicle from behind.
Okay.
Someone in light, in clergy robes of purple and gold. Double check that. That might be.
And retconning.
As a as the person kind of comes up and then knocks on the window. Not leaning down, knocks on the window.
Is it a crank window or is it a
Crank.
What a gift set.
Kind of lean down, and their hair is kind of floating, and you can't see any distinction between the hairs. Kind of. There's points of light as if stars coming through their hair, and their eyes are voids, but with the galaxy within them. You recognize the very distinct appearance of Saint Arius.
Hello!
Hello. Costume without the player.
Sorry?
Does this mean you're Voltaire Castellante?
Yeah, I am. What do you mean costume without the player? What? I'm right.
Recognize the vehicle.
Yes. Yes.
You new in town or newly about?
Newly about. I've been here for, goodness, I couldn't tell you time, but not as long as I'd like. You know, I've had business here around the city, in different parts.
A deception check.
Is it deception? Because I've been. All right. Yeah. Ten. Uh-oh.
Oh. Welcome's water deep. It wanders. And not long. City plagued with fiends.
Not for
What are
long.
you doing about, may I ask?
Just dropped off a friend after lunch. Right now, it's figure out what to do next. Would you like me to step out? I feel a bit of a disconnect through a car. Would you like?
If you would.
Yes. So, what about yourself? You're walking about the city on your own. It seems, I don't know, it seems like a saint would need bodyguards or something of the sort.
What does a saint need protection in the middle of the temple? Holy things don't tend to linger here long.
You do not. Tell me. What can I do for you?
That is a question indeed. What can you do?
Sure.
She begins to walk towards the temple to the Pantheon.
Following. Walking alongside.
Can't help but notice your symbols. Haven't got a glimpse of them on you before. Angel of Mystery.
Yes. I've thought. Always seeking answers to things, trying to. I'm always wanting to learn more. Not as wise or as well learned as I'd like to be, and I always want to fix that. Raziel is step in the right direction.
Are you a holy man then?
Yes, I am.
I ask you again. What are you doing about the city? I'm not asking for this moment.
I don't much care for evil. I don't think I need to tell you that there's quite a bit of it in the world. In this city, I want to help those who need it. Get rid of, or would keep help from coming any further. Getting rid of hindrances against
See, as you start walking at this point onto the Pantheon grounds, through the outer wall into the circle of the angel. As he turns and begins to walk down the hall, as the mantras and choruses of prayer echo through the halls. Walk through. Then, are you interested in the calling to cleansing, the crusades that I've forming and falling for aid with?
I don't think I'm at a point in my life where I'm looking to be involved in military.
Oh,
Dispute.
not solely military. It is simply an agreed upon quest. Holy men such as ourselves did the city of the fiend blight that is here. Simply a quest of cleansing.
Doesn't sound too far off from what I'm looking for.
As he turns and walks into a room. As you go in, you recognize the iconography of Azrael, the Angel of Death, as you walk into the room. I have a I've heard of you being about. Doing things I didn't expect you to.
Oh. Yes?
I heard you were at the funeral of Catagen.
Yes.
Did you know her?
Not as well as I'd like. But the fire that she died in, I pulled her body out.
Why were you at that building? At that location?
Told. Doing what I could to expel more evil.
You know what was there?
Not enough.
What did you know?
Knew that certain Rakshasa was going to be there. Came to the city looking for that item. That relic, I don't think I ever found out.
Remnants. Archdevil Skinner's plan. I don't need to tell you I was the one to play Skinner.
Very aware of it, thank you for your service.
As you were talking, at this point, you notice the room, all of the lay people and clergy that were here have left. Kind of funneled out the room. Well, sounds as if you're aligned. As though you have aided me in my quest already. Sounds as though I'd like you to aid me in the... I may be the hand of Azrael, and heralded prophet of Lythander. I've done many works of cleansing. I've killed the devil Strahd, the undead tyrant. But I have not worked to cleanse a city of so many, such widespread corruption. Of that, I need my own hand. You'd be interested in becoming an extension of the hand of Azrael. Acolyte, the saint of cleansing. Wait on the quest to save this city, the fiends that beset it.
Saint Argus, Mr. Argus, Mr. Saint? Saint Mr.
Saint Argus.
Saint Argus. From all my experiences, all the teachings that I've had at my monastery, I've only understood devils, and all roots of evil cannot be negotiated with. Ridding the world such horror on the soul and of the world can be done through you. You want me to jump, and I'll ask how high.
You understand that by committing to this would be pledging yourself through me to Azrael, and when it comes to the hierarchy of angels, one cannot serve two masters. As valued as the Angel of Mystery is, would be shifting your pact. Said pact with myself. Azrael through me. Would not lose any power. I have spoken to Azrael about this. I can make acolytes, and if they are servants of the angelic hierarchy already, they will become equal. That they become servants to Azrael. So what say you? Aslan.
Sure, Raziel can understand. Except I would love more than willing to become your acolyte.
Kneel before me.
Okay? These floors are clean. Oh, should I? Let's take over here. Sorry. Right.
Committing yourself.
Yes. Yep.
My work. Cannot be done by anyone who not have the pure intention. Cannot be done by anyone who devalues the life of the people. By anyone who holds anything higher than the laws of the divine and the value of the individual. I must ask you.
Yes, of course.
This test comes with its hazards.
Oh, alright. Fine.
It is short and brief.
Okay.
May bring with it only those of an evil persuasion. Swift end. Submit.
You.
You take 20 points of radiant damage
As
as the Eldritch blasts you in the face.
great. That's. Yeah, I'm down.
Okay. As, your consciousness vanishes. As you feel yourself drift. Your body is pulled out from... Your soul is pulled out from your body. You drift outside yourself, watching as Saint Argus approaches and kneels down next to your body.
Swim closer.
Well, this has been fun, you say, standing next to yourself.
I don't like that. It's 3. 2 is bad enough. Why is it 3 now? You got that one, me, as me. So all 3 of us of me.
Well, what is you?
I don't want to have this now. Don't do this to me now.
Why not? This is a perfect chance.
I don't think it is, because it looks
Is
like.
that you?
I don't
It
know.
doesn't have a soul at the moment.
Well, I'm the soul, aren't I? Am I not the soul? Am I dead? I'm dead.
So you're you. That's not you. That's a body.
I'd like my body, please. I'm a big fan of
You're
it.
still breathing.
Yeah, okay. Is it?
Yes.
So then what am I doing out
Might
here?
not be for long. Well, you're in a state of near death. Or maybe death.
What?
Your soul is not inside your body. Your
Right.
body is still living off of residual.
Okay.
So does that mean you're dead or alive?
I think it means that I'm too close to wanting to find out. Either way, I think I want to get back in there. How do I do that? Lime
It's
it.
completely out of my hands now.
How can it be out of my hands?
We're dying.
Great. So,
When I'm dying, I can't do anything.
I can try. I gotta try. Not giving up that easy. Have I been moving at all closer, body, or am I still just far from it?
Yeah, you are essentially drifting, you drift towards the body.
Great.
We're like up at the body at this point.
Okay. But we've been practicing all day. I'm gonna try to align myself with my body.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you like kind of sink into your body.
Okay. Oh, I can see my eyes. I can see my eyes.
What happens if you try to sit up?
Whoop. I sit up.
You're still in this.
Yeah! Come on.
Worth a shot.
It was more. It was an idea. It was an idea. Okay. Ooh.
I really was hoping it wouldn't end like.
Yeah, I don't think it is. No. I do not plan on dying today. This is. No. There's gotta be something. Hey, Argus! Can you hear me? Can you hear Ghost? Am I a ghost? Am I a ghost?
Make a willpower. Just a straight willpower roll.
Great. I never remember what my modifier for that is, and it's not written down.
Write it down!
I know! I just forgot how to find it. 19.
19.
Plus something, maybe.
You speak out into the void. Argus does not respond, his eyes closed, chanting something.
Oh, I hope those aren't funeral rites. Be back. Okay. Okay. Hello! Oh, come on. You can't be dead now. Too much to do. There's so much work left to be done. No. What do you Oh. I'm gone. He's gone. Whatever. Okay. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's not fine. It's fine. Fine. We gotta get in. We gotta go. I'm not gonna die. I'm not gonna die. I'm not gonna be dead. I'm still breathing. So there's no precedent for me to be back to life. What can I do? What can I do? Eldritch Blast. It's not gonna help. I can encode thoughts. That's not gonna help. Guidance. Guidance do. Touch one willing creature. One for the spell ends. Tarkin roll 1d4 and add a number rolled to the ability check of its choice. My body's making death save. That work? Like has guidance on myself, on my body. Have advantage on death saving throws. Okay. Is my body making death saves? Or is that not...
It is... So this has all kind of been happening in slow motion.
Okay.
As you have been outside. As... At this point, Argus, again, you see both of his hands beginning to glow. Slowly raises them, puts them together. Directly to your chest, that same glowing purple light as the first Eldritch Blast.
Oh, but what are you doing?
Then, what is your alignment?
Neutral good.
Make one death save. Actual dice.
Right. Oh god, I was gonna cast guidance on my body.
Not how that works.
Darn! 18!
As that's one death save. As then you feel yourself being pulled by your very core back towards your body.
Okay. Good. This is good. I'm not gonna die.
You let it pull you?
Yeah.
As you get pulled back into your body. You do not remember anything of what has happened while you were outside of yourself.
Okay.
You don't remember any of that.
Okay.
As you just back to consciousness.
Oh, my face.
You are not stabilized.
I'm not.
You are with the downed condition.
Oh, you said I am
As
conscious?
you are conscious.
Okay.
Yes. As yeah. Last thing you remember is him Eldritch blasting you in the face.
Hey. Ow. Hi.
Welcome back.
Back. I just fell over. I'm not back anywhere. I'm still on my back. I'm on my back.
Starts to chant again.
Okay. Oh, I hope those on funeral rites.
As begins to glow the light. Then heals you.
Oh. Ah.
Well, I now have my proof. As even after all this, oh, to be clear, your opinions have still shifted in the same way. Like, if you had any shift of outlook or opinion, from astral projecting, then you keep that, but you don't know why.
Okay. So I'm determined to not die.
Basically,
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I'm really motivated to keep going.
Stand by your pledge commit me as your patron.
Yes, but I don't know if I can stand right now. Yes, sorry. Not a good time for jokes. Yes, I do stand by you in my book.
I forget my full name.
Argus, Saint Argus, Quarter Pounder.
Saint Argus Albus. Saint Argus Albus Barrow.
Hero.
Player of Strahd, Baba Saga Bane.
What?
The Hand of Azrael and Prophet of Lythander. Saints of the Cleansing Crusade.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Under my fold, my coterie, as an acolyte of me.
Am I able to lift my hand?
Yes.
Okay.
He
Oh,
healed you.
yeah, I'm still in shock.
As you feel a energy,
Ooh.
a warmth of a sense, as if the sun is striking you,
Ooh.
go through you.
Ooh. Sir, you've got a handshake like a summer's day.
That wasn't a handshake.
Oh, wow.
Celestial Pact.
Ooh.
You should have had one before.
No, I have. Yeah. It's just it's been a while. You know, it feels really good. I like this. I like the sun. I like warmth. It feels good. It's the. Sorry, I'm gonna.
Be careful.
Yes. Ah.
What city easily corrupts?
Yes, it does.
Welcome. The Cleansing Crusade.
Thank you. Thank you. Range.
That's where we're gonna end the session for today. If we look over my here, that's where I want to end this.
Okay.
Today. Yes. Yeah. Again, thank you to Vincept for this music. Great music. If you want to support us, go ahead and go to Patreon at patreon.com/Storytellers. If you want to be in the know about when sessions are going to be streamed, other than the first one of every Sunday, of course, go ahead and follow us on Twitter at Dreamscape Storytellers.
Spelled how it sounds.
Actually, it might be at Dreamscape. It's at Dreamscape Storytelling, capital G at the end, because Guild is too long. And I can't change the username. Like, I think I can change the username, but that's future problems for future me. Feel free to join our Discord if you want to get involved in our D&D community. But of course, if you want to watch any of either this or any other VODs, go ahead and check out the YouTube. It is linked on the About page on Twitch. Yes, thank you for watching.
Thank you. Good game.
Bit of a shorter session, but that's not a problem.
No, not at all.
What was it, like 2.5 hours?
2.5 hours. Or two total hours of gameplay.
Yeah, because of technical difficulties. Yes. But that is the final part of Calm Down.
Oh man, yeah, it is.
Yep. We finished Calm Down. Finished episode 2. We have not finished episode 1 yet, because that's how things work in this game.
Yeah. Also, we gotta figure out continuity wise.
This is so the episodes are in chronological order.
Okay.
The episodes are.
Right.
So
that means the first episode we kept getting the kids' ages wrong. Because we constantly said they were 9 years old.
I was under the impression you were saying 9 because you were like they were basically 9. I'm pretty sure I said that they were like almost. Like
Oh, okay.
their birthday is coming up soon.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, what do I know? Not a lot. No. I don't know. Sure. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Yep. Twitter is Dreamscape G.
Oh, it's just Dreamscape G.
Yeah, Dreamscape
Okay.
G. Capital D, capital G.
Yeah.
In that order.
And I think that's because Dreamscape was taken.
Yeah, that makes sense. See, actually. Sure is. And it's Japanese.
Too fun.
Sure, it's about something.
Generally how that works.
What? Oh.
Yeah. The
Okay.
session was a little bit slower than the others.
A little bit. But not too bad. I don't think.
Yeah.
We got NPC interaction.
Yep.
Which we don't get a lot of previously. So this is good.
Yeah.
Cute. Where's my? It's in my bag. Get it later. I like showing my face. I already did up my mustache today. Not getting rid of that. Oh wait, I'm not a
not
kid.
your mask?
What? This is the dice bag.
Oh, that's a dice bag.
Oh,
Okay.
actually.
No, that's not gonna work.
You see any grass on the glass?
I mean, no,
No?
but...
Well, then it functions on a mask. We're just gonna get some rope. Shoelaces.
I almost guarantee they cannot understand you.
I'm pretty sure I can understand. I'm the most intelligent person at the race. Now let me listen back to make sure. Oh, it's even worse.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, this is
I
even worse. My
need
gosh.
to actually build Argus's stats. I know what level he is and everything.
Yeah.
I'm gonna build him that's simpler than he actually was. If the person who played it, Argus, ever watches this, I'm just gonna build him as a straight warlock rather than the Sorlock build that you had.
Oh!
Yeah, he did this sorcerer warlock thing where you can like there's a trick you can do with sorcery points and warlock stuff to get things really cool. I'm not sure how it works.
Okay.
Yes, we will have to
Oh, also, it was never actually made clear. Saint Argus, you player character.
yeah. Saint Argus used to be a player character.
Hence the I killed Strahd bit.
Yeah. I played. He was a player character in the campaign that I played through in Curse of Strahd. We did Curse of Strahd together. I played Sir Nikolai Constantine, who might pop up,
Oh,
and
gosh,
then there was Sir Knocker. There's Mr. Knocker, and I got permission from his player to have him as an NPC
Oh,
as well.
sick.
So the entire Ravenloft Redeemers cast will be
damn.
NPC that I can use now.
Okay,
So
awesome.
that's fun.
Yeah. Very cool. Yeah. Oh my gosh. That's very cool. Also, I'm now. Huh? Now realizing. Barovia Return of Strahd has to take place way after all of this. Because,
So
I mean, it was.
technically, sessions don't take planes don't move chronologically at the same rate necessarily. So since Bovia is a demi-plane, you can do weird things with the time.
Sure.
For this concept, I'm just basically considering that it loops its time away faster than everything else.
Right.
So no matter how much time you spend in Curse of Strahd, when you return back to where you came from,
Right.
you'll return much faster. Like you were barely gone at all.
Right. I mean more
So what
specific.
that means is that 100-year gap
Yeah.
functions to be much shorter.
Right. Yeah, I got that, but I'm focusing more on like it was in Crusade New Avernus, so I can say it. That was the point where Argus Angel, and
Yes.
at the end of Return of Strahd, my character Maztiri got a warlock level from Argus as an angel.
Yeah.
Yes. So it's gonna be a bit chronologically before that syncs up. That's nothing important to anything happening for us.
Yeah.
I just thought it was interesting.
Yeah. No, this is
I like the history of our game.
a good while before the Crusade.
Yes.
This is like
Yes, yes, yes.
a good number of years.
Okay.
I actually have it timed out
Oh, sick.
schedule-wise.
Nice.
I know exactly when it is. I'm not sure. I don't know if we said the date of the Crusade in the stream. And at this moment, I can't remember if I
feel like we
want to be open
Sure.
about that.
Sure.
Because I don't know if the information is out there.
Yeah.
If the information is out there, feel free to do the math.
Yeah.
Like,
It's on our VODs.
it's also not really a spoiler if it's already out there.
Yeah.
But,
I mean, hold on. I referenced a spoiler
yeah.
for Crusade
Yeah.
today. Figured it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, this was fun.
This
This
was.
was fun.
Look
on it. Why did you jump out? Got it.
I mean, you basically, yeah,
I
you
mean,
basically were telling, not only, so, to put this into context, he came from a culture, right, that worships love.
Yes.
And you're basically like, hey, so this other religion that also worships a fiend totally is fine. It's all good, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, convincing somebody to essentially join your religion in the first day of knowing that person is a hard sell.
Yeah, I'm doing the advanced missionary work where you're basically
Yeah.
making a multi-level marketing scheme.
Yeah. So like that was definitely a pretty high charisma check.
Mm-hmm.
That you had to do several times.
Yes.
Yeah. Because you had to like move him more and more willing with each check.
Yeah.
Figures. Because he started off unfriendly with you, and
Yeah.
then you made the check to convince him to stay in the car,
Yes.
which made him indifferent to you.
Yes.
And then you were in the car, and even if you're considering, oh, it was one success for one step, which isn't necessarily how it works,
Right.
but if you were counting it that way, then when you were in the car and were like, or when you were outside and like, hey, there's a contract thing, would you like magic? Hey dude, do you like science? With that one, that's another success, so he might have moved to friendly, and you probably would have had to get him to helpful, which is the only time they'll actually go out of their way to help you.
Yeah.
With friendly, they will help you, but only if it doesn't cost them anything to do so. Or anything substantial.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, also, your coin purse is gone. It never
Darn.
came up in session.
Got it.
But he did pickpocket you as well. In the conversation, that, like, when you were right outside, when you were talking to him about the contract. Basically, every time you got him to stay with you longer, you lost more money.
Ugh. Yeah, I guess I deserve that. I was trying to get him to sell his soul to the devil. Oh, man. Goodness gracious. I mean, I can't even be mad. I play a thief. who would have done the exact same thing. Wickador would absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And I was, because you never were like, I'm gonna pay attention to this guy. Since you never said anything like that, I was like, oh, it's all corner of the eye checks.
Yeah.
then.
Yeah.
So that's why I was rolling my d6.
Yeah.
And with your corner of the eye checks,
Mm-hmm.
I'd have to roll a 6
Yeah.
on the d6.
Yes.
That was the only check that would pass his passive stealth. His
Right.
passive sleight of hand.
Yeah. Yeah. It's.
Interestingly, there's not a thief stat block.
Really?
Yeah. There is not a thief stat block in the Monster Manual.
I guess because it's assumed like the only thief is gonna be you.
I guess, I don't know.
So strange.
So, like, I ended up using the spy
Hmm.
for it. Yeah,
Okay.
good stuff. But yeah, basically you would just, when you were like, yes, I will kneel before you and let you do your ritual thing,
Yeah.
you basically made yourself incapacitated to him, so he auto-crit you.
Yeah.
Argus, that is.
Yeah.
We're talking about Argus now, non sequitur. Yeah,
That makes sense.
he, I mean, I think I will say this, his magic cannot kill, he cannot kill,
Yeah.
someone who is not evil aligned.
Mm-hmm.
Or pragmatic aligned, same difference.
Yeah.
Which is why, like, he first knocked you down, and then to make sure that you weren't just managing to hold it together,
Uh-huh.
he hit you with an Eldritch Blast the second time.
Uh-huh.
And when he was like, oh, that didn't kill him, then he decided to stabilize you.
Okay.
So that's what that was.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Smart move. Pretty good. Okay.
That's how he can verify
What
that
would
everyone's
happen?
evil aligned.
What would happen if I cast protection from good on me before that?
What does protection from good do?
Good question. I have no idea. I think I've used it hypothetically once.
I'm pretty sure that it has something. It's more like you can't be detected or by devils or something like that, or you have resistance.
Yeah, until the spell ends, one willing creature you touch is protected against certain types of creatures, celestials being one of them. Protection grants several benefits. Creatures of those types have disadvantage on attack rolls against the target. Target also can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them if the target is already. Target has advantage on any new saving throws against the relative effect. Okay, well, I would have given him disadvantage on hitting me, but he auto-crit because I was submissive.
Well, it's if it hits, it crits, and he would have advantage on hitting you because you were incapacitated
Yeah.
towards him. But he also, like, would have been taking time to, like, line it up. It's not like he was. It's not like you can really miss when you're that.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So unless you were actively trying to not get hit.
Uh-huh. But no, I was gonna get hit.
Yeah.
So I thought
I mean, he did tell you other than just saying, if you're evil, this will kill you.
yeah.
He basically did tell you that.
Yeah, I know. But I assumed it was gonna be like, you must face through these trials, or things like that. I wasn't saying, here's a gun to the head.
Mm-hmm.
Very funny.
Dude, I'm just gonna shoot you with this holy bullet. If you're alive, then congratulations, you're part of the club.
Welcome to the witch hunt. Oh my gosh.
I did briefly consider just, like, ending it after he shoots you and just cutting.
Oh, that would have been really funny.
It would have been funny, but then we would have had to clear it up in a later session.
Yeah.
And I wanted this to be the last session of this
Yeah.
stuff. I
Uh,
wanted the next episode to just be able to pick up.
holding on to that thought for a question I have in a sec. First, I do, in regards to like being robbed by Raphael, I have a +0 to wisdom, and that was intentional originally because the idea was that because perception is a wisdom skill,
Yeah.
Voltaire is very focused, but he's not aware of his surroundings. It's like when Beatrix in like the first episode said, "This I hate this dress," and I was like, you ripped one of your favorite dresses. I think that's it. Yeah. Oh, that's alright. I'm getting another exactly like it since you like it so much. That kind of thing.
Yeah.
It was mainly for comedic effect. And it still works. It's also a great detriment to my continuation.
No, it was great. And I feel like what I need to do, I need to practice a list.
Yeah.
I'm not great at speaking with a list.
It's not easy to like really focus on doing it so much.
But it's also that thing where like he's supposed to have an aristocratic accent with a list.
Yeah, this is what's the combination of that? It's a bit of a struggle trying to get it
Exactly,
through. You're like a basically like a comedic butler.
Exactly, yeah. But no, when I rolled his characteristics, I rolled eccentric thief who is missing teeth.
Nice.
So, yeah, it was good stuff. I liked it.
Good character. You should come back as an NPC in something.
Yeah.
Fun.
I am trying to introduce reoccurring NPCs.
Yeah.
And yeah. So by the way,
Yes.
only elves can drink Eladrin wine.
Oh!
It is nicknamed elf piss on the street. Because to everyone else it tastes like garbage. So when the waiter was like, "Are you sure? Are you sure you want to get this for yourself?" And we were like, "Yes." Okay.
I was definitely talking out of my ass when I said, "Oh, you've got to try this." That's amazing.
Exactly. Yeah. You just paid an extra amount of money for a drink you could not consume. If you had beat a
Not unlike what Gimmick would do already.
that con save, what that con save was for was to see whether or not you automatically spit it out.
Yeah, okay. I thought it was going to be like, drink it and immediately have diarrhea.
Yeah.
Something like that. You're violently ill. Spitting it out. Still very fun.
Yeah. It is also, as you can assume by the fact that it changes its flavor, it is magic.
Yeah. Well, I
Which means
figured it's
a
a
potion.
Eladrin.
So it's technically illegal.
Oh. Magic drinks are illegal?
It's a consumable substance augmented by magic. That's the definition of a potion.
Potions are illegal.
It is an yes.
Oh.
What?
This
How
has
did you miss
never
this?
been discussed.
I swear I've told you before.
I played a potion maker all summer and this never came up.
I swear it has.
I do not think so. I don't think it has. This feels like very fresh information.
Waterdeep's potion prohibition.
Wow. Yeah, no.
Why do you think that Sean's speakeasy is a speakeasy?
Yeah, yes, you can. Because of like the snuff and fluff, whatever. There's the snorty ones and the smoky ones and the drinky ones. I didn't know that the drinky ones, potions, were also illegal.
Yes.
Okay.
All potions are illegal.
Neat. Gotta keep that in mind for any sessions I do in the
alchemic
future.
consumable substance
Okay.
is a potion and is illegal.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, so, like, they, in that very aristocratic place, told you completely openly an technically illegal drink. Make of that what you will.
Yeah, Hedge Letters isn't the best for moral standing. Probably. It's one of those places where the rich people, those rich people go and they're like, "Oh, you must have it. It's completely cut off from society. You just have to pay an extra amount. It's a fine or it's bail money." Your paycheck includes how many years you could be doing if you didn't pay them. Something like that. I don't know why Hedge Letter was the one. I just like how that sounds
Yeah.
as a name.
Yeah, and it now has a backstory.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like it's essentially like a restaurant. It would be like if a restaurant was named Romeo and Juliet. Is the concept? It's just a restaurant named after a romance story of these people passing letters to each other over hedges.
I love that.
Yeah.
You've got to, bro. If you want some good fish fillet, you want to go over to 10 Things I Hate About You.
I mean, it's more like it's like yeah, it's more like it's like a
They had a ribeye
If
from Love
something-
Labor's One.
it's something nowadays was named to Shakespeare.
Ah, okay.
So like for this era, it would be like something named after a folk tale.
Yeah, yeah. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's kind of the reason why I like describe the potpourri so much.
Yeah, I
The
figured.
shrubbery
Yeah.
is that like if you wanted to ask at like the waiter or anything about it, they would tell you the story.
Yeah. I didn't,
So
and in the moment, I didn't really think to ask, mainly because the way we were talking about it sounded like I had already been there before, so it didn't.
yeah,
But I was curious. I'm glad I know now.
Yeah.
Interesting.
well, I mean, when you've been places before, you can like ask me as player to DM.
Yeah, you're right. That's a good
Like,
point.
because you would know the story,
Yeah.
so I can tell you the
So
story.
I should know this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I like it.
Yeah.
Tell me the story. No? Okay. What else? Oh, shoot.
Okay.
Yes. Remember earlier when I said I'm coming back to a question? I don't remember that question.
Oof.
Oh, what was it? What were we talking about? Ta-ta-ta-ta. Ta-ta. I'm so angry with myself. I can't. No, I can. This is the usual standard. Well, I'm out of things to say.
Thank you for watching. Very well.